Seems like you guys liked the recent video I did where I tier ranked the NBA Finals from 2000 to present day, so here we are with another tier rank. This time we're going to be tier ranking the greatest logos in NBA history from S to F, just like any other tier maker list that you've seen. I'm going to do my best without doing any bias in this, mainly towards the Detroit Pistons, but other than that, all of these logos are some of the greatest. Whether it's from the 1950s all the way to present day, these seem to be some of the greatest logos in NBA history. Let's see if you guys agree with me. Now, obviously this is subjective to my own opinion, so you guys could completely differ in opinion from me, which is perfectly fine. We start off here with the Boston Celtics logo from who knows when, and to be honest, I don't know when a lot of these older ones were the primary logo for these teams. So this Boston Celtics one, I think it's kind of cool, but obviously it looks like it was done in Microsoft Paint, if they had Microsoft Paint in 1960. So with that being said, the overall composition of this logo for me is, I think it's kind of cool. It's got some historic value to it. I'm gonna go with the C there. The Minneapolis Lakers is the next one up. This one's pretty decent. I have no partial feelings to a lot of these, so this Minneapolis Lakers one, I think I'm also gonna go with the C. Same with this classic Celtics one right here. I think that's really good, to be honest. It's kind of a fun one, but this one in my opinion is just one below her. I mean, it's just the same Celtics logo, just with a stroke that is way too big around it. This is an F for me personally. I don't like the fuzzy look of the basketball on this Lakers logo, and I could be completely discrediting a lot of these logos for how great they are. This New York Knicks one, I think, is one of the better Knicks ones. I love the historic look to it. It makes me really think of Madison Square Garden when I see this logo. Granted, I don't know when Madison Square Garden was built and when they started playing in it, but this one gives me heavy Madison Square Garden vibes. I kind of like it. I'm gonna go B. Another Boston Celtics logo. How many am I gonna have? Who knows? Probably a lot with these historic franchises like the Boston, LA, New York type teams. But this one I think is on the B level. I like the basketball in the background. It's better than this one. Honestly, this one's probably gonna get moved down even more because it's just not great. The more I look at it, the more I dislike it. This Suns one is okay, but we've obviously seen better. Same with this Hawks one. This Blazers one is kind of boring. It looks like this may be kind of tough, and we're obviously not gonna see the entire logo for a lot of these, but it looks like we have some really good logos down here. So I'm not going to be thinking too much about these ones when I know there are much better ones out there. Suns one, kind of boring. There are better Suns one. Hawks is an F. That's pretty boring. Although I think a Pistol Pete, one of the greatest, at least college players to do it. NBA, he was still a dog. Blazers, boring. Next up, we have an older Houston Rockets logo. Once again, don't know when it's from, but I actually love this one a lot. It looks like the Little Caesars logo, and I think it's really fun. Not much of a rocket that is a jetpack, but still I think that's one of the better ones, and I don't even know if I've seen that logo, to be honest. Another Atlanta Hawks one here. This one may be slightly better than this logo, but still nothing crazy. D logo. This looks like it's Baltimore Bullets and then Washington Bullets based on the ON here and the AL here. They both look the same. I'm gonna roll with the Baltimore one here and then the Washington one here, just because I don't know. Why the Bullets? I don't know the history behind the Bullets name or why they were called the Bullets. The only thing I know is what a bullet is in my head, and I don't know if that belongs in an NBA logo. So until I know the reasoning, they're going down there. Another Boston Celtics logo. How many Lakers and Celtics logos am I going to get? Or Knicks logos? Count them up for me, please. But this one's not that bad, actually. Probably here. I would like to put it over the Minneapolis. There it is. Probably here, and these ones may even be too high at this point. I don't know how much I love this one, actually. This one I think I might move down as well to a D tier. A lot of the older ones are going to be like that. Classics Warriors one, but then again, I don't think this Warriors one is one of the better ones in NBA history. I'm going to put it in C for now, with the chance of it moving down. Seattle, B. Great logo. I think it's pretty solid. This is the older San Antonio Spurs one. It's pretty boring in my opinion. It literally just says San Antonio Spurs. I'm putting it in F. It's boring. The Pacers, if I could put it below F, I would. Why is he holding a tennis ball? It's a basketball team, and he's currently holding a tennis ball. So that makes no sense to me. This Lakers one has like the original Lakers purple in it, which I think is much better than like the Lakers like fake golden purple they wear now, or whatever colors they wear now. I like the color of this Lakers logo rather than like the newer one. So this one I think is, for me, probably a B, to be honest. I love the original gold and purple. F tier, boring. F tier, boring. Pistons. I said I wasn't going to be biased about this. We have a lot of championships, 2 championships during this era, but it's also the current Detroit Pistons logo. It's also very boring. It's going for the D tier for me. Another solid Knicks one. This one I think is C, just below this Knicks one. Just this Knicks one is so classic for me. I love this Dallas Mavericks one, and I'm rushing through this because we have a lot of jerseys to go through, so I'm not going to sit here and take my time on every one of these. This older Mavericks logo is pretty solid. I think it's a B tier logo for me. This Knicks one, once again, we're just going to overdo the same Knicks logo, C tier. Next we have this Cavs one, and this Cavs one just is beautiful in my opinion. I think this is an A tier logo. I think the jerseys they did with LeBron James are beautiful, those orange ones. I think the logo just looks good. I like the net going into the V as a hoop. I think that's a good idea. This Clippers one is absolutely terrible. It's boring. Another Washington Bullets one. I wouldn't say it's anything better than that one up there, so also an F tier logo. This Golden State Warriors logo looks the same as this Golden State Warriors logo, but worse, to be honest. D tier, could be F tier. Miami Heat, this is an older Miami Heat one, and I think their current one is better than this one. D tier. Charlotte Hornets, we're gonna put it maybe as the first S tier for now, because we all know that that logo and the jerseys that come with it are just absolutely amazing. This next one, we're just gonna continuously overdo these Knicks ones, but this one actually I don't mind. I like how they're getting more onto the Knicks color scheme that we know. I'm gonna go here, but once again, it's all like, why am I getting 7 Knicks logos that I have to tier rank? Who knows? This Nets one is fire. That's an A tier logo. Blazers, F tier logo. This sun looks like more 3D than we have this sun here. Which sun do I like more? This one's maybe a D tier then, because I think this one may be an S to B or C to B tier. My bad. Denver Nuggets. Ooh, what other Nuggets one do we have down here? This is a good Nuggets one. This is a good Nuggets one. This is a good Nuggets one. Nuggets have some decent ones, honestly. I think we're gonna start to get to some of the better jersey or some of the better logo designs in history right now. B tier. I like that Nuggets color scheme, to be honest. This buck looks the same as this buck. I'm gonna count them as the same, so this one's gonna go F. But then this buck is gonna go to a C tier. Could be B tier. We'll go B tier. This Cav is an A tier, in my opinion. Shout out to the Cavs, currently 2 for 2 on the A tiers. Raptors, we all know this is an S tier. Another New York Knicks logo. Dude, if I see another Knicks logo, there better not be another Knicks logo, right? So many Hornets logos, bro. We had to cut. Whoever made this has to cut this down, because why are there so many different logos from every team? Give it the best logo from each team, maybe 2, but why am I doing 4, 5? How many Knicks logos have I done? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is my 5th Knicks logo. C tier? It's 3 Knicks logos in the C tier, but I don't dislike any of them that much. I mean, I don't know. Grizzlies, we all know the Grizzlies go in the S tier, because that's just such a dope jersey. Not jersey, I guess the jerseys that come with it, once again, dope, but the logo itself is fire. I think this sun is like a B tier sun, but I feel like there's better Suns one. There's got to be a better Suns one down here. Maybe I'm just tripping. This Cav logo, is it better than this Cav logo with just the outer stroke? I think so. C tier. Blazers, dude, the Blazers logo just isn't good. I'm sorry, I'm just not a fan. It's boring, dude. The Blazers are currently striking out in this video, and whoop, we know that one to be a fact. This Grizzly is like a C tier Grizzly, kind of scary-ish. This Pistons logo is it's just not the best. It's just not a very good Detroit Pistons logo. Did I say Knicks? This Pistons logo, if I didn't say Knicks, then whatever. This Pistons logo is not great by any means, to be honest. Bobcats, F tier. This Hawk, Big Hawk, B tier, maybe even A tier, probably an A tier. This Toronto Raptor, I'm gonna go more with the B. The color scheme, not nearly as good as this color scheme. This is more of the era of Chris Bosh, I believe, when he started to hoop for the Toronto Raptors. This Nuggets color scheme is solid. This is like that dark blue Nuggets jersey where it says Nuggets in cursive on the front. That's what I picture with this one. So for that, I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna move this Nugget down, I think. Sixers, awful logo. This Jazz one, not nearly as good, to be honest. I think it's here, but it's nothing like this one. I hate that they added the green in here. Just, they did not snap on that. Warriors logo, boring. Cavs logo. Where'd I put the other Cavs logo? Right there. So this one I'm gonna go right below. The C, boring. The 76ers logo, B to A tier for me. This is the only Sixers logo I think I'm gonna rate decently high. B? B tier. We're on B tier. All Bobcat logos are going down here, even though this one's actually not bad. That can go in the C. Do I have to say anything about that? This Nuggets logo, I think I'm gonna go here. I might move this one down. I'm sorry to this Nugget, but this Nugget and this Nugget are better than this Nugget. I mean, color scheme, not nearly as good, but it's still the Piston horse, so S tier, right? This Houston Rocket, shout out to the Rockets for having absolutely dope logos, because so far they're 2 for 2 on just hitting on nice looking logos. I'm a fan. Kings logo, boring. Clippers logo, the same one as right there, just maybe a different color scheme, boring. Oh, the ball is different too. The ball is different on this. I should do a video where I have to get the logos correct, based, like they're matched up against the same logo, but kind of different. I have to try and pick the correct one out. This Wizards one, decent. This is like a B Wizard. It's kind of fun because if you look, it's got the W here. That's all I got. It's just got the W and it outlines his beard. Cool. This Buck, I wish I could see more of this one to see the actual full logo. Where'd I put the other Buck at? The other Buck I put there. I'm gonna put this one here, even though that one might be better than that one. But they're like the same Buck, just different colors once again. That's like all of these at this point. They're all just the same thing, but different color. I love this Nets logo. That's an A tier logo for me. That Net logo is clean, man. Shout out to the Nets. More Hornets. That Hornet's probably the best one. This one, not nearly as cool. D Hornet. This is like a B Hornet, maybe a C Hornet. This Hornet's still number 1. Oh, that says New Orleans on it. That says NOLA. Doesn't change my mind at all. Rockets here, little boring. That's a C tier logo in my opinion. Timberwolves, S tier. This one is still fire. This could be almost S tier, but I'm gonna leave it in the A tier because this one is really nice. But the way they redid these jerseys this year with the wolves on the front, you guys know what I'm talking about. Fire, fire. Big Hawk. This Big Hawk is better than the other Big Hawk. Where'd the other Big Hawk go? Here. This Big Hawk is like here. That Big Hawk, way better than this Big Hawk. Agreed? Perfect. This Magic is like a B tier Magic, but this Magic is A, almost S. A tier Magic. Sonics. This one. Fire. This is an A tier Magic, or not Magic, A tier Sonic. Sacramento Kings. So we've had 2 Kings ones on here, and this King is a C tier probably. It's maybe a B tier almost, but I would say C tier. This Hornet almost is a C tier Hornet. Maybe not. I feel like I'm contradicting myself the more I go through this list. This Spurs logo, much better than that Spurs logo. This is like a B Spurs logo in my opinion. I just like the color schemes on this one. The way they just changed up from this typical black, silver, and white. This Seattle logo, not nearly as good as that one. I think it's like a C tier logo. Same Timberwolves logo. So I'm gonna put it in the F tier just so I don't rank these same ones. I mean, it looks almost the same. I don't really know the difference. Oh, just different colored wording. Y'all agree with that one? Boop. Right up there at the top. So maybe I put this one down here because I think that's the one. Like that is the one. But maybe it's not. Honestly, which one do I like more? I like this one. I like the different shades of color through the JAZZ right here. It kind of splits off in different colors. I do like the color scheme on this one, but this one's clean. We're gonna leave it like that. F tier Jazz. What's the difference between that Grizzly and the other Grizzly? So that's the Memphis, that's the Vancouver. Putting it there only because I already have one up here, and if I were gonna rank it, it would be probably an A or B. I mean, it's the same logo, just a different color. How many times do I have to reiterate that, okay? W Warriors logo. This is an A tier Warriors logo, 100%. This Wizard, not as good as the other Wizard. Where'd the other Wizard go? That Wizard, much better than this Wizard, in my opinion. This Wizard is a C tier Wizard. And lastly, this Milwaukee Bucket. It looks like who's the deer in Open Season? Elliot. It looks like Elliot from Open Season. I think it's kind of fun. Look how happy he is. I'm a fan of the happy buck. Crucify me. I'm a fan of the happy buck. Now, do I agree with this whole list? I don't know. I think it'd be so much easier to rank if I didn't have to try and search for the minor differences in a lot of these logos, like these Pistons ones. Pretty much the same logo, just a different color. This one's better though. Put that in the front. Other than, I mean, like, how many Knicks ones did I put on here? How many Lakers ones and Celtics ones? I mean, the Bullets and the Wizards had like the most on here combined. Denver had like 6 of their own on here. Miami only got 1 somehow. So I think there's better Miami logos, but the Miami logo isn't as bad as some of these ones in my opinion. I'm gonna move the Miami one up to high C, low B, just because I think Miami has a good logo, but this isn't a good representation of their logo. What other ones do we have on here that maybe I put too low? This one's probably the worst one. Why is he playing tennis in a basketball logo? Can somebody explain this to me? Why is he playing tennis in a basketball logo? This Pistons one's not that bad. There's the bias coming out, but I think it's low-key better than this one. This one, kind of boring. Let me know what you guys think. I don't know if I 100% agree with this, but I mean, it's my ranking, so I guess I kind of have to agree with it. Maybe this Sonic is too high. But if you guys agree with me, let me know, of course. That's how it always goes. If you guys want to see more stuff like this, obviously drop it in the comments if you want to see me tier rank some more stuff. Appreciate y'all. Let me know if you agree with the rankings, of course.